Sandra, who was sat in the passenger seat for the journey, had said something half a mile ago and received no response. As they passed the sign that read, Blue Valley National Park 5 miles, she tried again. She started with 2 sharp, blunt coughs and looked over to the driver, her husband, Dan. "You listening to me?" she scoffed. Dan reacted as though he had not realized she was in the car, jumping slightly and taking his eyes off the road to look at her with an almost suspicious glance. She was smaller, younger, and cuter than him, and that was how he liked his women. She was a natural blonde, and had a face and manner that he thought was like the summer, eternally bright, and always golden. To his friends, he told them she was trailer trash, but in reality, she was just a loudmouthed Arizonan who dressed for the beach in rain or shine. "You say something, doll." He smiled at her. He made an effort to never smile with open lips, as to never show off the half-chipped tooth that sat like a shattered gravestone in his mouth. All his other teeth were grayed by years of smoking, or actively rotting away. He paid for Sandra to get dental work whenever she needed it, but never afforded himself the same luxury. "I said," she raised her voice rather suddenly, "these mountains really as blue as you say they are?" Sandra rolled her eyes, and Dan didn't notice. It wasn't for lack of focus that he had missed her talking, but that the purr of the engine that spilled out from the front of his vintage sports car was so loud it would block the ripping of bullet fire. "Sure are, doll." He chuckled to himself. "Blue as diamonds, and then some." He added. He wasn't lying. Blue Valley National Park had been opened in 1922, and was named for the stunning white-faced mountains that appeared to shimmer in a pale shade of blue when the light hit the surface of Roosevelt Pool, the large body of water that slept beneath them. The park was home to a 20-mile path, and connected to the seldom defeated Yorgos Line, one of the longest single hiking trails in the country. What Dan was lying about was his intentions in taking his wife down to the park. In the top drawer of his desk, nestled between a copy of a nudie magazine and a jury summons he pretended never arrived, was a new life insurance policy made out in the name of Sandra Weber. It was for a substantial payout, made payable in the event that she died, to the bank account of Daniel Weber. He knew about the claim, and kept his wife blissfully unaware that it even existed. She had come close to finding him out while cleaning his desk a few days prior to their trip. She had opened the aforementioned drawer and swept a pile of now stickless sticky notes into it. It was then that she had seen the front cover of the nudie magazine and scoffed at the front image of Miss Winter, a model named Annabelle Broche, seductively eyeballing the camera while on her knees. She slammed the drawer shut, muttering about her PE.